In East Jerusalem, just before dusk, the Iftar cannon was prepared for the final time this year. The explosion echoed across the city. And Palestinians broke the fast for the last time on one of the most subdued holy months in memory.
It's not like other years. We're getting by without celebrations.
In Gaza, the fighting continued like any other day over the last 6 months. As Ramadan was drawing to a close, dozens were killed. These children were rushed by ambulance to hospital. Today, the Israeli military confirmed it had killed 3 of Ismail Haniyeh's sons in Gaza City. This is the moment the Hamas leader found out. Haniyeh lives in exile in Doha. He said Israel is deluded if they think that this would put pressure on Hamas to agree a deal. Even in Gaza, amid the darkness of war, the colour and joy of Eid can bring a brief respite from months of fighting. This festival is a moment for families and a time to mark the end of a month of fasting. But in Gaza this Ramadan, families have been torn apart, and the decision to eat or not wasn't always a choice when hundreds of thousands were starving. At this school in Rafah, where hundreds are sheltering, some of the men dressed as clowns to entertain the children.
I do my best to try and bring back their smiles and joy in their hearts.
6 months of war has removed any innocence of youth, but the sight of Bugs Bunny can still bring a smile to a small face. Asha is 12. Her father was killed in the war. This is their first Eid without him.
I lost my dad and I lost my cousin. I wish I could see them. I want to be happy and go back to having joy in our lives. I want to go back to my home. We want the old days back. We were living happy, well-fed, we had water. Now we have nothing at all. At all.
Fadia fries her children some aubergine slices on a stove outside their small tent. The memory of past Eids are of no comfort now.
We stayed in our homes, we had the best food and drink and gave our kids delicious meals with meat and took them to the fun fair. We made cake, sweet treats, coffee, and our loved ones would visit. Our happiness was so much more than this. Nothing like this extremely difficult situation.
Yet again, hopes of a ceasefire are fading, and the prospect of more fighting and more killing lies ahead. If Eid has given some in Gaza even a short moment of escapism, a brief chance to forget war, then it is only that, brief.